Hello! Welcome back. If you've been here before, if not, welcome for the first time. My name is Madison. Today I'm going to be decorating for Christmas. It's the day after Thanksgiving, so it's that time, and a lot of people have been doing it early this year, but I just have always liked to wait until Thanksgiving is out of the way and over. So that's what we're doing today. I'm just going to be doing some basic things today, just putting up the tree and maybe doing a few basic DIYs. And then tomorrow, my parents are actually going to be visiting, and my mom's going to help me do a lot of the decorating and probably some more DIYs. That's where I get it from. My mom loves decorating and she's really good at it. I also love decorating, so she's gonna come help me out and has already just gotten me a lot of stuff, so thank you, Mom. But basically I am kind of starting over this year. Ever since I moved out from my parents, I kind of just ended up, like, my mom gave me a lot of stuff that she already had that she didn't really use that much anymore. So I've always just used that, like, as far as like ornaments and stuff, and then I would just get other items that would match with what I already had, but I never really felt like any of it matched the rest of my house, if that makes sense. So this year I just want to change it up and do more of a style that I actually am really into right now and that matches the rest of my house. So a lot of people are calling this style like Scandinavian, I think, is pretty much like the style that I like a lot. And I like a little bit of boho mixed in. I feel like that's a little bit of what my house is. It's kind of all over the place, but basically I just want to keep it like white, gold, green, just from like greenery, and a lot of natural elements and textures, so browns and that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much it. And we're just gonna bring you guys along while we decorate and everything, and maybe, you know, you'll get some inspiration. But so yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so the first thing I'm having to do is rearrange my living room so that I have a place to put the Christmas tree. Played around with a few different options of where that chair should go. Ended up actually changing it from that position later, but now I'm just putting up the tree. We got this tree from Target a few years ago. I don't think it was very expensive. It's just like a 6-foot tree, so it's not very big or anything. I've never had a ton of space to have a huge Christmas tree, so we just have a tiny one. So the next thing I'm doing is I want to make my own wooden bead garland. I'm sure you've seen this type of stuff around. A lot of people make their own. A lot of places just sell them now. But basically I'm going to use this yarn as the base. So I just wrapped it around the tree so that I would have the right length. I ordered 2 of these sort of kits with a bunch of different sizes of wooden beads off of Amazon. They were pretty cheap, about $15 each. I can link them in the description if you're interested, but a lot of craft stores that I was looking at, like Michael's and Joann's and places like that, would sell packs of them that didn't even have that many in them for like $5. So I thought this was a better deal, to say the least. So basically I tied a very large knot at the end, and then I used an embroidery needle on the other end to just start stringing them on, and basically just did that for a long time. This took me like the rest of the day. I took a break, of course, but yeah, this took a while, and I definitely came very close to just running out of beads. I ran out of a lot of the larger beads, so I just ended up going from larger beads on the bottom to really small on the top, and I think it looks pretty good. Fast forward to the next day. So this is my mother, my mom, coming to the rescue. So first thing that we worked on together when she got there was the mantle. So we just got like a few of these houses. A couple of them were not white, and my mom spray painted them white since I just didn't want a lot of color going on. I used the few books that I already had on the mantle. We just kind of put those underneath the snow so that the houses would be up where you could see them enough. My mom also got these twinkle lights. So the house in the middle didn't have a place to put a tea light, but it did have smaller holes, so my mom kind of put some of the lights in there, and then we kind of strung them out from there to lay across the entire mantle. Now my mom is just using this kind of linen looking ribbon and making a big bow. She had this blank canvas of a wreath basically, and is just going to add some stuff onto it. So she's making this bow to add to it. And now I'm back there starting on making this lantern. I had this little lantern on my mantle that just had a big candle in it. And I saw this idea on Pinterest. I just thought it was so cute. So my mom suggested that I actually put a little tea light underneath the fake snow so that it lights up, which is such a cute idea. So I just put the snow on top of that, and then some trees, and then I just had this little tiny cat in a bed. It was kind of like a dollhouse piece, I think. So I just put that in there because I thought it was cute. I had another wreath already kind of made that I wasn't going to use, so my mom just took a bunch of the pine cones and stuff off of that to decorate this new wreath. So I think she kind of just got all the placement good, and now she's just hot gluing all of that on there so that it all stays in place. So now my mom is making these cone trees. So she just got these cones and is wrapping twine around them and gluing those in place. And I am back there working on a garland. I got some white pom-poms and some gold bells from Joann's, and then just used some yarn to string those on. It was actually took a lot of math because I basically figured out how far apart I wanted them all spaced out, and then had to add all of that up, and then that's how long the string needed to be, and then I had to measure as I went until it was all done. So those little frames hanging up are probably my favorite thing that my mom ended up doing. She just kind of hung some extra stuff that we had with twine onto these frames, and I think they're so cute. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time.